Hello everyone, Jeffro here, and today I am about ready to destroy Tomi from the Blaze. Tomi, whatever. I don't know how to pronounce her name, nor do I really care. So, earlier she ended up making a small segment about the Dakota pipeline.
If you've been chomping at the bit for my final thoughts on the Dakota Access Pipeline, it's your lucky night. I'm from South Dakota and I have family in North Dakota, so yeah, I get this a little more than celebrities like Jane Fonda and Shailene Woodley.
Okay, I'm gonna stop her right there. She just started with saying that she is from South Dakota and she has family from North Dakota, and she knows a little bit about the situation. Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Just because you're from a general area like the state does not mean you know anything about that situation or that particular area. It means nothing. I'm from Maryland, but I couldn't tell you everything that went down in Baltimore. It don't mean crap. Continuing on, anyways.
Who prance on up to my neck of the woods.
It's not your neck of the woods. You're from the same state, but you're not from the same area. If you were from the same area, you would have been in with the Native Americans in those reservations.
For a photo op and a chance to fight the same tired social justice battle.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to stop this like every 5 seconds, aren't I? Okay, let's knock out the social justice crap right off the bat, because that is just wordplay in order to try to just discredit anybody protesting. Because for some reason, every time anybody protests about anything, it's instantly, oh, you're a social justice warrior. Oh, you're a social justice warrior. This is a serious issue, and you're just going to try to toss it around like a bunch of whiny kids.
Social justice battle they and others know very little about.
Oh, God. And they know very little about it. Okay. You don't need to know much in order to say, oh, maybe we shouldn't put a pipeline near water when there has been this many oil spills.
So let's go. First of all, this pipeline is over 85% complete. It's there. Deal with it.
Did she really just say that? Oh my god. Oh, crap. Okay, hold up. Obama's time in office could have been 85% done. But would you have shut up about it? No. You would have carried on for the last year, last 2 years, whatever. You would have sat there and continued on and on and on and on. He's gonna take our guns. He's gonna take our rights. He's gonna do... In fact, honestly, I may not like the man, but he wasn't horrible. He wasn't this tyrant that is trying to manipulate the entire country into his own form of fascism.
Oh, but the protesters are mad the pipeline will be close to their water.
Yeah. No kidding!
The pipeline sits 92 feet below the riverbed.
Did you just hear what came out of your mouth? You literally just said that you're going to take a pipeline filled with oil and put it where the river is underneath the riverbed. I don't care if it's 90 or 150 feet. That is a stupid idea. Especially considering the fact of how many oil leaks we already had into riverbeds. And those places will never be the same. To include the Gulf of Mexico. Continue.
And the pipeline backer is taking extra precautions to prevent leaks or mishaps, so do your research.
Taking extra precautions in order to stop this oil leak from ever happening. Do your research. Okay. Here's the amount of oil leaks. Do your research.
Oh, but there's more.
Really? I don't think I can take much more. Really, I really don't think I can.
Standing Rock will soon have a new water intake downstream near Mobridge, South Dakota.
Yes, they're getting another river intake 70 miles away. But that's not going to stop the oil from contaminating the river it's under.
And for those too conveniently ignorant to learn about this region you often fly over, the pipeline is not on tribal lands, so no one is taking any land from the Standing Rock tribe. Get that?
How convenient for you to forget that, in fact, it is on tribal lands, and here's a map of it.
And if the Standing Rock tribe or others so passionately protesting this pipeline were so concerned about it, why did they fail to show up? Yeah, they did not participate in any public comment meetings in North Dakota, did not submit written testimony in opposition to the project, and refused to meet with officials from the Dakota Access Project on 7 different invitations.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you credit. That one is actually true. But they're saying something now. And Native Americans have the right to that land. And we're cutting right through it. There is a sovereign treaty between the United States and the native tribes there. And if we're going to sit there and just keep breaking every last treaty that we've ever made towards the Native Americans, just like we have the last 400 years, it really shows that we have not changed in those last 400 years. Plain and simple. We have kicked them from one area to another, to yet another that we didn't want. And now, all of a sudden, it becomes important to us, and now we're like, yeah, move along. No.
So protesting this thing now seems more like a cry for money and attention, does it not?
A cry for money and attention. You mean like what you do for your career? Okay, hold up. If anyone deserved in this country money and attention, it would have been the Native Americans. We came onto their land, slaughtered their people, poisoned them, hit them up with gunpowder when they only had spears, and then just kept shifting them over to lands that we didn't want, and now we're just taking that too. So you know what? Even if they were doing that, they deserve it. And I also want to point out, who are you talking about? Who is the one crying for attention and crying for money? The Native Americans? Is that who? They deserve it!
Oh, and furthermore, if these folks are so damn concerned with sacred land, why the hell are they lighting it on fire?
Oh, here we go.
Add that to trespassing and damaging private land, vandalizing equipment and graves. Oh, and the North Dakota column at the World War II Memorial in D.C. Add that to harassing ranchers and farmers, slaughtering livestock, and burning tires in fields. So the next time you hear about these noble Dakota Access Pipeline protesters, don't waste your tears.
So, I tried looking up some of this stuff. I'm having trouble finding half of what she's talking about. Maybe y'all can help me out with that. But, you mean to tell me the Native Americans are getting so fed up with us just pushing them around that they turn around and did the same thing to us that we've been doing to them for the last 400 or 500 years? That's shocking.
They are ravaging and marring an otherwise beautiful state over an issue they failed to address until it became socially popular.
You mean like the media, which you're a major speaker for apparently, chose to ignore until it became socially popular? Oh my god, the hypocrisy!
A lot of North and South Dakotans are sick and tired of this crap and the way the mainstream is applauding this lawless BS.
Okay, the North and South Dakotans, they're tired of the fact that they're being ignored right now! Are you kidding me? The mainstream media is barely even talking about this. They might put in a 30-second clip, be like, oh yeah, this is going on over here, there was another protest, blah blah blah, and continue on with their day. Are you serious?
But many are just too afraid to speak up. But don't worry, I'm more than happy to take the heat and be your voice.
It's ironic because you try to be the voice of people, and I'm looking through the comments section and most people are against you. A lot of them are from North and South Dakota. Your credibility is garbage.
Those are my final thoughts. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Tomi Lahren.
And there it is. The main reason for her entire speech. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. Just boost my popularity to make me more money. You're talking about Native Americans and other people being these greedy whatever. And that's how you end. You're such a hypocrite.
From Dallas, God bless, and take care.
I'll end this with saying God bless you too. I really hope he does.